Thank you for coming back. You know how the iPhones be. Sometimes you run out of storage. Sometimes you need to delete your whole camera roll. That's okay. So, Edward's pocket watch was located later, deep within the bowels of the vacuum cleaner. Dented, but still in working condition. It was returned to him by Abilene's father, who presented it to him with a mocking bow. "Sir Edward," he said, your timepiece, I believe." The Rosie affair and the vacuum cleaner incident, those were the great dramas of Edward's life, until the night of Abilene's 11th birthday, when at the dinner table, as the cake was being served, the ship was mentioned. Chapter 3. "Sir, she is the Queen Mary," said Abilene's father, "and you and your mamma and I shall sail all the way to London." "What about Pellegrina?" said Abilene. I will not go," said Pellegrina. "I will stay." Edward, of course, was not listening. He found the talk around the dinner table excruciatingly dull, in fact. He made a point of not listening if he could help it. But then Abilene did something unusual, something that forced him to pay attention. As the talk about the ship continued, Abilene reached for Edward and took him from his chair and stood him on her lap. "And what about Edward?" she said, her voice high and uncertain. "And what about Edward?" she said, her voice high and uncertain. "What about him, darling?" said her mother. Will Edward be sailing on the Queen Mary with us?" "Well, of course, if you wish, although you are getting a little old for such thing as China rabbits." "Nonsense," said Abilene's father, jovially. Who would protect Abilene if Edward was not there? From the vantage point of Abilene's lap, Edward could see the whole table spread out before him in a way that he never thought he could see when he was seated in his own chair. He looked upon the glittering array of silverware and glasses and plates. He saw the amused, conceding looks of Abilene's parents, and then his eyes met Pellegrina's. She was amazing, looking at him in a way a hawk hanging lazily in the air might study a mouse on the ground. Perhaps the rabbit's fur on Edward's ears and tail, and the whiskers on his nose, had some dim memory of being hunted, for a shiver went through him. "Yes," said Pellegrina, without taking her eyes off Edward. Who would watch over Abilene if the rabbit were not there? That night when Abilene asked as she did every night, if there would be a story Pellegrina would say tonight. "Tonight, lady, there will be a story." Abilene sat up in her bed. "I think Edward needs to be sitting here with me," she said, "so that he can hear the story too." "I think that is best," said Pellegrina. "Yes, I think the rabbit must hear the story." Abilene picked Edward up, sat him in the bed next to her, and arranged the covers around him. Then she said to Pellegrina, "We are ready now." "So?" she said. "So?" said Pellegrina. She coughed. "I'll wash my hands after." And so the story begins with the princess. "A beautiful princess?" Abilene asked. "A very beautiful princess." "How beautiful?" "You must listen," said Pellegrina. "It is all in the story." And that's all we can cover for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed watching it and listening to it as much as I did. Make sure you listen to this before you tuck in the covers, and then tuck in the covers, and beautifully fall asleep and chill. It's all up to you. Have a great day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay young. Even if you're older, have that eternal youth. 'Cause you're just beautiful the way God planned. Stay beautiful. Stay amazing. Stay true. Peace.